Hey, Tyler here to walk you through the LockLeft PDF so you can get started with your LockLeft defense, and there'll be lots of ways for you to go deeper, but let's go really high level. Question: how do you guard the ball? Early offense is usually predicated by the ball moving quickly. So instead of getting back and allowing the ball to hunt, we want to lock the ball. And the best way to do that is to identify who your wolf's going to be so they can lock the ball left, stealing vision, slowing it down, and not allowing them to establish threats early on. That's the first layer of the LockLeft defense. And we do that by establishing a role and having our best defender on the ball the majority of the possession. Question number two for layer number two: hunt the pass. There's a lot of different things that you can contest in defense, but in the LockLeft, if you're not hunting the ball, you're hunting the pass. If you're on the ball, you're locking the ball. If you're off the ball, you're hunting the pass, which is different than hunting the dribble and different than hunting your player. That mindset leads to more steals, more turnovers, and more transition buckets on the offensive end. All right, layer three: build a wall. The wall is help. In traditional defense, we call it help. In the LockLeft defense, we call it building a wall to keep the ball on one side of the floor and wall it up so it doesn't cross sides and it doesn't get all the way to the rim. Build a wall. Layer four: close off. We don't close out. We want to get the ball handler on the catch off the three-point line immediately. Close off, not out. Layer five: defensive rebounding. Instead of boxing out, where all five players attempt to box out, if one player fails to do their job, the offensive team gets the rebound. We instead have roles, and we establish role rebounding so that everyone has one job and zero excuses. Your team isn't a very good rebounding team because there are many things they're supposed to do. One job, zero excuses. Go deeper into the course if you want to understand role rebounding. Weak and switch. All ball screens, the most common action in the game of basketball, we will send weak anywhere on the floor. Weak hand is left hand, regardless of whether you're a left-handed player or a right-handed player. Switch. On ball, we weak ball screens. Off ball, we switch off ball screens. It's really simple. Simplicity wins. We want this to be the simplest defense and the most effective defense that you've ever played, and those things are related. 7, overload. When we put the ball in jail, which means when the ball gets to the left corner and the left sideline on the half court, we call that jail. We keep the ball there. When that happens, we overload the left-hand side of the floor to make the ball play in limited space with limited time, and only poor decisions are available for the offense. 8, color code. You need more tools to turn the dials in the midst of a game. Never introduce new things in a game that you haven't practiced. Color code is the easiest way to turn the dials. Turn the pressure up, red means hot. Turn the pressure down, blue means cold. Green means go. Go for an advantage trap, advantage pressure, advantage turn, advantage steal. Turn colors up and down in the full court and the half court, which gives your level of pressure, proximity, and how much risk you're going to be taking. Layer 9, full psycho. It's flipping the switch and going nuts when the ball goes out of bounds. When they have to enter the ball inbounds, that's an advantage for us. They have only 5 seconds and they have no dribbles. Why is that an advantage for the offense and not for the defense? We should be getting steals. We go full psycho. More on that in the course. Lastly, layer 10 is shapeshift. Once you've established your principles of how you play on the ball, off the ball, build the wall, and all of the other things we do with weak and switch and rebounding roles, it doesn't matter what shape you play in, whether it's man-to-man, 1-3-1, 2-3 zone, full court run and jump, 1-2-1-1. If you want to do a box in one, triangle two, it doesn't matter. It's just shapes. The principles stay the same, and experimenting with a change up and a shape shift using the color code and your alignments give you tools you can use. That is LockLeft overview. We have over 8 hours going into those things and the drills of those things and examples of those things in our course. So why not join us? I'm Tyler. This is Savvy. We're here to help.